Hey friends, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. We are halfway through our week and I have this cute little cow sign. When I saw this transfer, I love that it's in a circle like that. And this will actually fit on our little 9x9 frame that we have, the cute little rustic one. But I thought I really want to make it into, like something that will hang on the wall. So I love this. This saying is so funny. Kitchen closed, this heifer has had it. I've made signs like that many, many times over the years. When cows, pigs, chickens were really, really popular in the very beginning, I would make them every single week. I would make signs that said something like that. Or there's another funny one with let's see, with the chicken. Kitchen closed, this chick's had it. So anyways, guys, how are you? Happy Wednesday. I'm gonna kind of go through this fast because I have to be on a Zoom meeting at 8. So we're gonna get scooting on this. How is everybody? Go ahead and say hello. We're gonna base coat this. I am thinking. Okay, so here's my thoughts. The cow is gonna be painted like a cow. I'm gonna base coat it. I actually want white, I think, for my cow. I think I want white, not buttermilk. Okay. A couple of things that I want to do here. So I want to paint my barn red, my cow white, and I want to do some black spots on him. I was kind of thinking I should do his muzzle. Where's my muzzle color? Darlene. It might be hard though because I don't know exactly where the muzzle is because I did not do scoring. I think I need to go back and do scoring and kind of figure that, but I think I can kind of figure it out. I have lots of little brushes here to do that. So yeah, I think I'll do that. Background, I wanted to do, I have that scored so I know how this goes as far as about right there, right to here would be grass and then do sky. Okay. And then that will just mean that half of it is like the background for this, for the circle part, half will be green and half will be blue. That will be fine. The words, I'm going to do all the words in Cabernet. The cow's going to be chalked and the barn's going to be chalked with black. Okay. I'm trying to figure this all out. I think it's going to work. Okay, but let's go ahead and let's get base coating first. We'll do that. How is everybody? Happy Wednesday. Let me find, where am I at? Let me get myself in the corner. There we go. Let me show this to VIP group really quick. And we'll get scooting on this. So this sale was very successful. Thank you so much for those that participated. It's ongoing until tomorrow night. I'll close it. There are some things that did sell out, but there's still a lot left. As you could see, I had a very large amount of retired transfers from way back. Some of them have 2019 on them. I don't know if any say 2018, but some of them were 2019, which is 6 years ago. It's a while ago. Okay, let's do this. Let's get this stuff painted. We're gonna base coat this all in white, our barn in red. I think that I should do the outline, this part in black. I think I should do that in black. Okay, so how is everybody? Hi, Bridget. How are you? Hi, Sherry. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Vicky. Good morning. Hi, Lori. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Ellen. Okay, let's get going with this. Okay, so black for this. Oh, no, not that black. This black. So black for the outline. The cow's gonna be white. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's do our cow. We're gonna need more than one coat of white. Okay, I think this is gonna be really cute. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it turns out. I hope it turns out the way I'm thinking. Sometimes in your mind is not the way it turns out, but it will be fine. I really feel like I need to go in and put lines for the muzzle so that I know where to stop and where to start. What do you guys think? I like to make it easy for everybody. We get a paper towel. Easy is the way that I try to run my life. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Hi, Deborah. We are painting our cow. We're doing this transfer right here. We're hoping for the best. We are hoping it's going to turn out the way that it is in Darlene's mind. You know, sometimes when I create things, yeah, sometimes it's not the way that, you know, that it should be. But it's okay. I think it's going to be fine. Okay, so red for my barn. I used white, and then my red, I just grabbed Tuscan red. I'm going to do grass on the bottom half of this, like it's a field. Yep. So I'm going to grab, I have Hauser light green, and we are just, there's going to be a lot of detail down on that. So I don't know if I'm going to do two coats or just do one, so you can, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to kind of go up, and then I'll blend my sky into that. I don't know. You guys, I think it's going to turn out. I'm going to cross my fingers and my toes that it's going to turn out. So we'll have to do the cow in the barn first, and then we'll lay the transfer down on here, and we're going to hope for the best. We're going to hope it works. Okay, so Hauser light green. Let's paint this while that kind of dries a little bit. We're going to do our black ring. Hi, Melissa. How are you? Good morning. Hi, Carrie. So this is available on the website, on the Shopify website. I did quite a few of the stencils this time. I did add the rest of the ones that I got done the other night. I got those all added in there. I don't know if I'm going to do any more. I actually didn't do any of Tiffany's. I was looking and going, do I really want to do all of her little cutouts? I'm not sure. I really like the snake, and I like the spider that she had. I might go ahead and do that. I'm just kind of was at a stopping point. I had 2 vet appointments yesterday. It always wears me out. The first one was really quick, and then the second one took more time. Sometimes they're super busy. They might have an emergency that comes in. Okay, this is Whispering Turquoise. That seems like a good blue. Well, let's just kind of do our blue. And I might do I might use another blue in there. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to try to not get the black. I'm going to try not to. I just always like to base coat my backgrounds, but I don't need it to be completely solid. I think it's going to be fine to just kind of be a little bit see-through. So the puppers are good. The vet did agree that Darcy probably needs some extractions. I knew that. There actually is a place that's close to me called Leo's Legacy, and they do dentals less expensive than what the vet does. So they have their own little clinic, and I need to check into that because I really don't want to pay $2,000. They're going to send me an estimate. And I'm like, oh, great. I'm going to have to save up again. Okay, I'm going to do a second coat of red on here because I do want that to be dark. And I'm going to do a second coat on my cow. And then I'm going to kind of figure out where the muzzle is supposed to be, because I did not stop and take time to score that. I try to do that to make it easy for you and me. Okay, so let's dry all this. Hi, Karen. How are you? Hi, Holly. Hi, Doris. Hi, Lynn. Happy Wednesday. Where's my heat gun? Here we are. Okay. All right. So I think this is going to be cute. I don't know. We'll see. There's going to be a lot of detail. So on the stencil has a lot of detail. It's going to be a little difficult for me to just get that barn and that cow done when I go to do it. Yeah. The words are going to be in Cabernet because I like Cabernet. I thought that's a great color for the words. A great country barn color. I did want to put a couple of spots on my cow. Like, you know how they have a black spot? I thought that would be really cute. Okay, so I need to try to paint the muzzle. So I'm going to look at this. I'm going to look at this. That looks pretty good. And kind of figure out where's my muzzle at. So this area here, I'm going to try to just do like the muzzle color. Why is there a dot there? Let me, there's like a black dot. Who knows? Who knows what happened there? Okay. So, hey, Vicky, how are you? Good morning. Okay, Coral Cloud is a great color for the muzzle. Let me just do that. And I'm just kind of going to eyeball this with... I'm going to paint with the wrong side of the brush, guys. Oh, my goodness. Darlene. Hello. Okay, so I'm just kind of estimating the area here. Just kind of looking at that. It might go out of it a little bit. I'm not going to sweat the small stuff, guys. It's all small stuff too, right? Okay, that's kind of the shape. Kind of the shape. It might be a little bigger. It's okay though. It's okay. We're not gonna sweat it. You know, if I really hated it, I could redo it. Okay, so approximately like that. So I will try to get that scored so that you guys, it's easy for you guys. Okay. All right, there's that. All right, so next I wanted to add just a few little black spots so that this cow has a few spots on it. So I'm just going to grab a small brush, and sometimes I like for my cows to have some on their face, you know. Maybe another one would be like right in here. I know that, and I hope that's not right where the eye is. It might be. And then maybe a little spot here. And maybe one right up here. Okay. And we're just kind of trying this out. I hope it's not right where his eyeball is, but it could be. It could be exactly where that is. Okay, let's try that. Let's try this. Oh, maybe one up on the ear. Maybe one up here on the ear. Right? This is going to be chalked in black. So, and maybe one up on the head. He's a spotted cow. He's a spotted cow. You could do a brown cow too. I'm just doing my cow's white. Any color you want. Okay, let's move this. Don't heat that up. I have had my transfers melt before. So, hey Chris, how are you? Did I say hi? I don't want to miss anybody. Okay, so the sale's still going on over in the VIP group for the transfers. It'll be going on until Thursday night, tomorrow night. I'm just leaving it open. There are some people that said they could not even be there. There's still a lot left, so I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to look at everything, and if they want to add or delete anything, they have plenty of time to do that. Okay, I'm going to leave everything else the color that it is. Why is there some, hello. I don't know why something, there's like a little black dot. I don't know what I did. Okay, let me try it. I think it's not going to matter because we're going to be chalking to black anyways. Okay, so I have my chalk paste. I have squeegees over here, all of that stuff. Got all my ducks in a row, I hope. I hope I got all my cows in a row. Okay, so this is going to go on here. This is going to go here. This is going to go here, okay? Can you picture it? I think it's going to be cute. Okay, I hope. All right, got my chalk paste, got my Cabernet. What do you think of maybe I need to just do black. No, because I have black already on this. Okay, Cabernet is a good color. I don't think Lagoon's the right color. I think it needs to be Cabernet, because that's a really dark burn color kind of when it dries. When it dries, it's not going to be this color. It's going to be dark. Okay, so there's that. And then black for my cow. Okay, so we'll do the cow in the barn first, because the barn will be chalked in black also. So all the details. And then there's a couple of little, oh, are they? No, hang on, guys. This is green. That's green, not, you know what? I'm just going to do it all in black. I thought it was wheat. I looked at it quickly. It's not wheat. I'm going to do that all in black. So I think, should that be black or green? Oh, maybe ivy. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. I was thinking it was wheat, but it's not. It's not wheat. It's actually like leaves. Okay, so we'll do ivy. Okay, perfect. I got that. Okay, are we ready? Okay, let's take these off. We're going to do the cow and the barn first, and then we're going to line this up. We're going to move that because we don't need that yet. Okay, cow, let's get you lined up. Let's hope that it works the way that I think it's going to, because that's going to go right in there. And then this is going to go right here. Okay, I'm not going to fuzz it. I really don't need to with this paint. The way that I paint it, it doesn't need it. Let's get the cow on there first, and then we will sneak that barn in there. I try to use this as a backer so that it doesn't stick too bad to the thing. Let's get the horns. The key thing would be to get the horns lined up first. Kind of hard. It's white on white back there. Okay. Let me see. Okay, it's going to be a little tricky, guys, but it will work. It's going to work, I promise. Yeah, just get it lined up, Darlene. There is an offset. So offset means it's just a little bit larger than, there we go. Okay, I got it. I got it. See, there's all my detail. Okay, it does go up into the eye area. That's okay. We're not going to sweat the small stuff. It's going to be fine. I probably could have made the muzzle a little bit larger. I might want to do that. I might want to peel this up and do my muzzle just a little bit more. Let's do that. I'm going to go a little bit higher on the muzzle. Let's just peel this up. Okay, look at it right now. Can you kind of see how it probably needs to go just a little bit more? So let's do this. Let's do the muzzle just a little bit more. Just a little bit more, and then we'll very carefully dry that. Okay. Just kind of blend that together. Okay, we're going to very carefully dry this. I'll probably put something up in between. So that, what do I have to put between? Okay, you know what? I'm just going to peel it all the way up to there. And I'm going to go from this direction. Okay, did I get it? Okay, now you don't want it to be hot when you put your stencil on it. If you put your hand on it, then that'll help dissipate the heat. Hi, Sarah. How are you? We are doing the cute little cow. Okay, that should be perfect. Okay, yeah. I'll go ahead and I'll score that so it's easier for you guys. Okay, let's get the barn in there. Let's sneak that barn in there. So this whole center area is going to be black, so it's not going to really matter. I'm not going to chalk this in green or anything like that. The details are all in black. The background is green. The words, so I just need to stay away from the words because the words are going to be in red. I guess if I totally mess it up, then my words are going to be in black. Okay, just trying to get my barn where it needs to be. Okay, perfect. Okay, so black. Okay, so this is all going to be chalked in black. Okay, so I'm going to be going carefully around some of this stuff. So I'm going to grab a small, do I have a detail tool? I have a multi-tool. Okay, so I have a multi-tool. So I'm going to try to get really close to my words, and I'll be probably chalking and peeling some of this. Chalk and peel, chalk and peel. I hope it's going to turn out like I think. Okay, so let me get over close to here, and then I can use a regular squeegee. I wonder if I can just do the whole thing. Maybe. Okay, let's get down here by these words. So we're going to get all this detail in there, hopefully. Hopefully it's going to turn out the way that it is in Darlene's head. You know, sometimes that image that you have in your head is not the same as it shows up on your project. Okay, let's get some in here in the center to work with. And let's grab another squeegee that's bigger. Okay. I think we can do it. Oh, it's not too hot. So I'm trying to get done early because I do have to be on a Zoom meeting this morning. It's actually my first Zoom meeting being on with the couturiers. Now that I hit, I'm not a couturier, but I hit my my legend status. I am in on those calls. So it's just a perk of being a legend. And I'm not even a legend in my own mind. I'm a legend in their mind, which is crazy. Okay. Yeah, I am technically a legend with the company. Okay, look at that. Well, yeah, look at that barn. That's so cute. Okay, you ready for the cow? I hope it worked out. I think it did. Oh my goodness. Check this cow out. Hey, bossy. Hey, bossy cow. Look at that. That looks fantastic. That is so cool. I love it. Okay, perfect. It's so perfect. It's exactly what I was hoping. Okay, I am going to take like a little tiny brush. There's a tiny area that I need to go into, but I do need to use this fairly quickly. I'll do that after. I need to just go right there where the muzzle is. Let's set this up here. Let's bring this in. I'm moving it there so I don't mess it up. Okay, let's bring in our backer. Hi, Diane. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Hi, Janine. Okay, let's figure this out. Let's figure, where does this need to go? Okay, so I'm going to be looking at my outline here and try to line that up because I got my cow outline. And I want all my circle stuff to be, all my words to be inside the circle and centered. So I'm working on that, getting everything where it should go. Okay. If you want to wash this in between so that you don't have any drag marks from the black part, that's good too. Okay, getting all my air bubbles out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the center area. I'm going to go ahead and just chalk all that on there. There's like some other details that need to be on there. And it's not going to matter if I do any of the cow area, guys, because that cow's going to go on top of that. So hopefully it's going to work out the way that we thought. I hope. We'll see. We will see if it is. Okay, so doing that center part first, and then we'll peel it up and we'll lay it back down and we'll do all of our words. Okay, so just gonna go ahead. You don't have to have a cutout. You can just chalk this onto anything that you have. It would be cute on a bag too. Can you imagine, like on a bag that you take to the grocery store? Okay, there's that. Okay, let me peel it up. So I have my background. So that's where all that's gonna go. I'm going to peel it all the way. I'm going to lay it back down, and I'm going to do my words. Okay, so I'm using Cabernet. So I'm going to get another multi-tool. I know I have them in here because I cleaned everything. I did. I cleaned all of my tools. Do you have any plans on, oh, did I order the flower of the month? I did not order the flower of the month yet. I looked at it. I looked at the flower of the month, and you know, for some reason, I'm just not, it's just not me. I didn't order it. I didn't see it till last night because yesterday was a really busy day work-wise and appointments with the fur babies. So, you know, I think I actually can use a regular squeegee on that. I think the only area that I really need to get close is like right here on that S. Need to be really careful right there. It actually doesn't matter because the cow's going over that. I didn't. Did anybody order? Did anyone order the monthly flowers, the birth flowers? I'm not a flower person to begin with, and right now I just was trying to get the things done that I already got. Honestly, I have so many projects for you guys that I have to get done, and then I have the craft show coming up, so I have that I have to juggle things. So okay, I'm gonna peel. I'm gonna be peeling. We're gonna peel this up. So you're gonna see the color. That's why I chose the color. Look at that, it's great. Okay, and then I'm gonna do. There's little green. We're gonna grab some ivy. There, it's like some little leaves there. At first, I thought it was wheat, little sheath of or whatever of wheat. I thought it was wheat. It was not. It is green. Okay, and then I think I can just do this with this, and then we'll glue everything together. I have the little sawtooth hanger for the back, and oops, there's a little black in there. It's okay. Don't sweat the small stuff, Darlene. And it looks like I missed the very bottom. I'll go back over that with the black. Okay, Cabernet, that's one of our new colors. It kind of reminds me of a barn red. It's like a deep red when it dries. A really dark red, which I love because I need that color. Okay, all right, that looks good. Okay, I have like one little area. Where was it? Where was it? Like right in there. Oh yeah, right there. Okay, are you ready to see this? I'm going to make sure I got all my letters. Make sure everything is good. Yeah, those letters are kind of thin, so that's why I'm like going back over it because I thought I missed it, but it's just thin. Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to take this, put it onto my backer sheet. Where have I put that backer sheet, Darlene? Where did you put the, oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, there we go. Got it. Okay, just setting that over here so I can wash that as soon as I'm done. Okay, let's dry this and let's try to assemble everything. Oh my goodness, you ordered them and you have no idea what to do. I'm not sure either. Sarah says she'll wait and see what people, yeah, I was kind of waiting too. I have so many things. So many things. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. It was, yes. Totally get that. Hi, Darlene Bar. How are you? Good morning. I think this is going to be super cute when it's all glued together. I am going to touch up just the tiny bit of the muzzle on the cow. Let me get that over here and get that dry. Here's the cow. And here's the barn. So I think I should score that muzzle so that we know exactly where it's at. I kind of like my little spots on my cow. You actually could add them later. You could chalk first and then add your spots on your cow. Okay, making sure I'm dry. Okay, I think it's dry. Okay, I'm gonna grab my brush. I just feel like I need to just fill this in right here. And then we'll dry that. It's just barely. It was just barely not to the edge. Okay, perfect. Now I like it. Okay. Are you ready to see this on? We're gonna lay it on there, and then we will. I'm not gonna ink the edges. I think it's gonna be fine. without. That doesn't seem kind of. Oh, I guess it's just the color. It looked like it was still wet, and it's not. It's the color. Okay, so now I know where exactly to put this on here. It goes right there, and then my little barn goes right here. Okay. And then, okay, I think it goes like, there you go. Get it turned right. And then I have the outside edge. Oh, I like that. Okay, let me go in closer for you guys. That looks really sharp. I like that. I'm going to move it up. What do you guys think? This is pretty cool. I like how it turned out. Okay, let me get it glued together. Let me move this stuff over so I'm not sticking my fingers in chalk paste. Because you know I do. And then I have a little bit of a mess right here to clean up. All right. Okay, where's my glue? So waiting on your chalk order that was supposed to be our... Oh, darn. It didn't show up. Shoot. Yeah, there were some issues with some of mine. They actually canceled the label and redid the label. And so it would show that it was shipping, and then it showed that it was canceled. And I'm like, what the heck? Yeah. I don't know. But I think I do have all of my orders. I need to do the pumpkins. I got the pumpkins that sit. I think those are really cute. Those are fun for me to have at the craft show. People love those. And I actually still have some of the glow-in-the-dark chalk paste. I'm wondering if it still is going to glow in the dark from last year. It should. It should, right? It should still glow. Okay. There we go. Get it adjusted. Okay, and then the outside part. And then we need to glue this on. Let me glue this thing. This is a little sawtooth hanger that I created to go on here. There's other people that have them. I just made this one up. And then there is somebody that sells the file. I don't sell the file, but I did make it. I did just kind of whip that up because sometimes I don't have time to order the metal ones. The metal ones you have to glue on the back anyways. Okay, perfect. That's going like that. Let's get this lined up on here perfectly. There we go. Okay. Have it so it doesn't move. So it's perfect on there. That's so cute, guys. I think it needs to dry before I flip it over and put this on. This is going to be on the back, and I'm going to have to figure out where the center is. Like, I'll have to mark it somehow. But I think it turned out really cute. I love that cow. It's funny. He's a funny cow. I think it's cute. All right. I'm gonna give myself a cow. It needs to dry a cow emoji. Whoops. And put this on. Let me find the cow emoji. I'm looking for my cow emojis. Where are they? Hello. They are in. If you give me a cow emoji, I'm going to put you in a drawing. We're going to get some more Happy Mail out there. And tomorrow we'll do the drawing for the golden ticket. I didn't get that done last night. There, okay, I'm giving myself some cows. There's the cows. If you love it, give me a cow. All right. Okay. There's a little bit of glue on the outside. I'm getting that off. And then it just really needs to dry before I flip it over. I will figure it out where the center is because this is going to need to be right back here so it doesn't hang crooked. I have a grid in the back that I probably can put it on because I'm thinking this. So if I take my paper like this, and get this so that this is straight across, and then it would be like right here. If I mark that somehow, if I mark that with my tape, and then I flip it over, I think that's what I need to do. It's going to be right there. And then go like that. If I flip it over, actually could flip it over now and then glue that on. I'll glue it on the back. So if I flip that, and then I know exactly where to glue that. So I'll glue it right here. And that way it's not going to hang crooked. We don't want a crooked cow. How now, brown cow? Oh. How now, crooked cow? Okay, so that's going to go right there. So did you see how I did that? So I know exactly where that's going to go. Okay. All right. And then I'll flip it back over. How cute is this, guys? I love it. All right, there you go. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Love all the cow emojis. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go clean all my stuff. I have a little bit of time until my meeting. Yeah. I might get to rest for a few minutes. So, anyways, what do you think? I think it turned out super cute. Kitchen closed. This heifer has had it. All right. I love you guys. Hope you have a fantastic Wednesday. We are halfway through our week. I will see you tomorrow. Let me give you the link for this really quick. Let me give you that link. I have time to do that. I have time. It is in the Shopify website under Talkator transfers. So there's a collection that says it says CC. Come on, hello. What does it say? It says CC transfers and club transfer cutouts. And that's the whole collection. I'm going to share that whole collection with you. Has all of these things on it. Has, oops, not airdrop because you guys are way too far. My big finger hit the wrong button. Okay, there's the link, guys. There you go. Okay, have a fantastic day.